turn more into an introvert. My friends immediately get it. They ask me like, yeah, I'm fine, and explain it to them. Why did they cook so much last night? I went to bed at 10:30 and they made that much food afterwards. Let's go for my Vivo Barefoot, which I destroyed during skateboarding. Up there, it's not really bothering me unless it's raining, because the sole is whole. Like my soul is whole. And I'm sealed again. Today we're already leaving back to Munich. I kind of feel bad because I only did one English vlog here in Paradise, aka Austria. Well, 1.5, because we're still here, but we're leaving soon. I told you in the last vlog, we're all German, so our dynamic is so German, so it's more organic to do German content, which I did quite a lot. But yeah, for sure in the future there will be many circumstances where my environment is really English based, and then I do way more English vlogs. Made it to the hut upstairs. That's the hut from my family. That's the hut from my uncle, where we stayed. Today is a cloudy day. Mystical. Used the gym now for the last time, and then I put it back into this little cabin. Yesterday I cleaned the entire hut. Ooh, and say hello to my new family member. So I have a treadmill desk up here as well. A small foldable one, so I don't occupy too much space in this hut because I don't have a room here and I'm not that often up here, and I don't want other people to bother because they don't use it and then it's bulky. So this one I can just put somewhere, and it's small, light and not in the way, and I can just improvise a standing desk. Now I don't really need it because I go for hikes with my friends and I'm done, exhausted, but I also often come up here just with a couple friends or even alone for a project, and then I want to work but enjoy the benefits of being up here, the quietness, not being disturbed, the fresh air, and then I can just get my steps in on the balcony and enjoy all the perks while getting also steps in. A treadmill desk is so ingrained in my lifestyle. That's why I have one in Berlin, in Munich, and now here in Austria as well. But as I said, I don't have a room here, so I don't want to occupy that much space. Why do I always repeat myself? Oh, do I still have the coffee? Yes. Or actually, I don't want to even clean the French press, so I go for instant coffee. And everything is on point. I saved a little bit of soy milk for my last coffee. And I'm the only one who's gonna train because the other one will start already clean. They're sleeping. They're lazy. They're making excuses. I'm gonna train lower body training, which is super easy. I just do 15 sets. Well, let me tell you that in a sec. And for all my German vegan savages, I'm sorry, I try not to repeat myself, but things I say in German vlogs I will mention here again because I want to keep my English vegan savages up to date as well. Staples on point. If I could only pick one thing, it would be chocolate chip peanut butter. Or I'm just a sucker for black beans and applesauce. I take it all. Abundance. How about that? Quick credit to my sister. She painted the paintings and did the painting on the wall, and I so love it, especially this mountain. If you paint on the wall and have stickers and combine it, I think it looks so good. And Mom, if you're watching, my dream would be that we rip down, or tear down rather, this wall and this wall, so we have a big living room. The hut actually from my aunt, it's exactly the same, next to us, and she did it, and she has a big open living room. I love that. I even pay for it. Mom, what are we waiting for? She says, well, it's nice to have a separate room, but I always come here with my friends and we want to be together because it's mostly a short time and they can go upstairs in the bedrooms, and a big living room is just great. The atmosphere like we have downstairs. That's why we stayed in the hut downstairs. So we have this living room atmosphere where we can all be together, play cards, and just also work in the same room, but just enjoying each other's company. I got it. Is my head in the shot? So 14 or 15 sets, just 5 sets squats. I do a pyramid, I go up the weight, but the reps remain the same. It's all super easy, you know, because in the gym it's so easy to train my legs kind of progressively and heavy because there's so many machines where I don't need core tension at all, but here I kind of have to be the machine. So I do compound exercises, which I love, but I cannot do them heavy because I cannot hold much core tension yet. So I accumulate volume, meaning high reps and many sets. So I do 5 sets of squats, then 4 sets of front squats, then 5 sets of Romanian deadlifts, and then a couple sets of deadlifts. So just basically squats and deadlifts, variations of it. Front squats, back squats, Romanian deadlifts and normal deadlifts. Those 4 exercises. Calves, I train while hiking. Calves are so tough to train if you don't have the machines, because you need to balance it out, it's hard to stack weight on it. That's honestly for me the toughest thing to train without machines are calves. And core I cannot train, which I used to also train on my lower body training. So yeah, that's it. It got me so sore the first time I did it, because I wasn't used to that much volume again, and I wasn't used to that exercise. Soreness you get when you're unused to something, if you do something new or a new weight or more than you're used to. But if you do things regularly, the same exercises, you hardly get that sore. So if you don't wanna be that sore, train regularly and you won't have the soreness of your life where you cannot go to the toilet. No, work out regularly, do the same exercises regularly, you hardly get sore, but you get progressively stronger. Who likes to be that sore? That's just unpleasant. A bit of burning sensation is normal, it's good, but that soreness you only experience if you do something new. That's why I don't get Axel. Doing CrossFit you basically always do something new, because there's such a big repertoire of exercises and it's so hard to get used to them all because you haven't done this in a while or that in a while and you're always that sore. But yeah, I guess CrossFitters, they're just craving the pain of torture. Well, I got enough of that for this year. Maybe I crave it then, and then I also do CrossFit. Who knows? From 130 kilograms down to 60. But watch me. I will be back there in no time. And then my strongest version I'll ever be. Strong. Free like you want to be, so free. Free like you wanna be. Can we roll a clip of winter when I did daily vlogs and flew my drone through those trees? Winter paradise. 2, 1. Ja, gib mir den Wedler! Ja, gib mir den Wedler! Kiwi, why don't you come here? I wanna give you those belly rubs, but I don't wanna go down there. Kiwi, I'm gonna miss you. Weirdest dog, but cutest dog. And such a well-trained and behaved dog. I wonder... English.
Because before you talked German.
Did I? Really?
Yeah.
Oops. Because Kiwi is now 3 years old. And she's such a well-behaved dog. When she was 1 or 2 years, she was a bit too weird, bit too crazy. I wonder when she's like 5, then she's like the perfect dog. Kiwi, 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 show me here, show me here. Sit, Männchen, sit. Okay, Platz. Weird. Cleaned up the gym. You know the unnecessary double check. You double lock the door. It's closed, but you always double check it. Unnecessary, but the certainty feels good. Whew, my friends cleaned the hut. The hut, in German we would say Ehrenmänner und Ehrenfrau, like honor woman and honor guys. Tanya is done. Okay, I ask you now all, what was the most beautiful thing about this little Austria trip, starting with Julian?
The mountains.
The mountains.
The good air.
The misty mountains.
Just in nature.
Hmm?
I would say spending time with people, and also I love to play the games we play with people.
Even though Yoli once became really salty while we played.
What? What?
Ah, okay.
Killing everyone.
Teen?
The people, and the environment, and the game night. Like, yeah.
Anton?
I enjoyed the hiking trips and playing table tennis with Julian.
Just with Julian.
Yeah, just Julian.
Okay, thanks.
Perfect environment. Perfect
Table.
table.
Yeah.
Perfect light.
Kiwi? It's Tanya. And Tanya?
But no, she would say the running up and down the mountains and the being outside. And for me, it was like not living alone, just having people around.
And farting.
You, Tanya just said something so beautiful and you ruined it, but I would agree with Tanya. Weiter.
Huh?
The most beautiful thing.
Most beautiful thing? The people, definitely. And the mountains.
And farting.
Fatty, yeah, Anton is really good at that. And I'm a smart being savage. I already packed everything yesterday. And yesterday I already made my oats. So now this is overnight oats. So now I don't need to weigh it and then put it back and pack it. And because of the flax seeds that got so thick, so I'm gonna add some blend milk or hot water. Thick AF, that's how I love it. Consistency goals. You hear that? My Vitamix is making weird noises. I hope it's okay. And the rest I gotta kill out of the fridge. Half a grapefruit, the rest of the applesauce, and well, the omega-3 I take back to Munich. I finally found him. I always wonder when I see those stones piled up. It's this guy who's doing that. What is your favorite thing about farting?
The feeling afterwards. Of course.
Smelling it, you mean?
No.
The faces of people.
The freedom of that uncomfortness escaping your belly.
The loosening cramps.
It's like total freedom, right?
It's total freedom.
And imagine turning farts into beautiful noise and a beautiful smell. Then it would be the best. Then everyone would be like, how can I fart more? Goals, and if you're wondering what is the hole in there, it's this thing where you can make it blend easier, scrape down the edges. Oversized, ugly, but I guess that's normal for the last day when you gotta kill your leftovers. Last shot of the view. Next shot will be Munich, where we will watch my bro train on the rings.
Yes.
Bye! Back home to home sweet home. First thing I do laundry, freeze the ripe bananas I had left from our trip, put all my staples back. Got a new Vivo Life package, Philip.
Yeah, man.
Remember the new Vivo Life product I told you about?
Yeah.
Don't say it.
I'm a robbery. Give it to me.
A robot? A robbery?
A robber. How do you say it?
I don't know. We're just German boys, we don't know English so well. Putting the leftovers in the fridge from my mom. So good. Post Malone on Joe Rogan Experience. So far, pretty boring, but I still listen. Quick lunch, frozen veggies, heated up in the microwave. Underneath there is some tempeh, which I had frozen as well. Because last time I only ate half of the block. This was in the fridge. It's a bell pepper eggplant sauce. Gonna add some soy yogurt, spices and nutritional yeasts underneath. Some apple cider vinegar. Yep, just my usual sauce. Some mustard. I will add some, I don't know, tahini or peanut butter or nuts. And the peas are the legume. I need a whole grain. How about I just add the best whole grain? Corn cakes. Well, these are so dry. They've been open for a while.
Everything is on point.
Put the fan here to get some cold air from the outside in. If you want to have the room cooler, then, and if it's outside cool, then put the fan on the window and you get the cold air from outside inside. Makes sense, right? And the other way around, but I never did it. I never wanted the room to be warmer, then I use a heater. Let's shower. You know, travel days, they're always weird. And also the day before, when you unpack and you're like in between, because with the head you're already back home kinda, and you cannot really enjoy it too much there because you need to pack, think about many things, keep this in mind, that in mind, then you travel, then you're here, and you gotta settle. I just don't like travel days that much, but I'm happy to be back home and see that my plant is screaming, water me! I gotcha. Already editing the vlog in our garden in the squat position, assembled the rings with my bro. What's your warm-up?
Warm-up? Trampoline!
Woo! Perks of having a garden with a big trampoline and a hammock. Do it again. Oh, life is good. Oh, and the smell, it smells like pizza. I don't know if it's vegan or not. There isn't a difference in the smell, I would say, of normal and vegan pizza. But we check out such a good vegan pizza place here in Munich. It's called Dr. Truhl. I don't know if it's that good because I haven't been, but I heard really good things about it. So I'm gonna check it out. So stay tuned in my food channel story, Vegan's Food, and also in my German vlogs, because I hella do a German vlog. Full day of eating out in Munich. There's good, there's good. Yeah, yeah! Nice, nice. Now, how do I feel 11 weeks out of the hospital? Better and better, but it goes in waves, but the trend goes up. It goes in waves, but the trend goes up. When the waves go down, I have this uncertainty. For example, during this trip, I had really bad wound pain for 2 days. And then I have this uncertainty, which is really making me to an introvert, because I'm so worried, because I'm generally more an extrovert, and I think we're always both, introvert and extrovert, but I tend to be more often an extrovert. But when I have this uncertainty, because I'm not a doctor, it feels weird. I don't know if it's something serious or if it will go away soon, will it stay forever, you know, just so many questions. And then I turn more into an introvert. My friends immediately get it, they ask me, like, yeah, I'm fine, and explain it to them. But yeah, then it gets better, and I look back weeks ago where it was way worse and see how much I've healed. And I'm sure in a year or two I will be completely back to normal health, no gut and wound pain whatsoever. And then I look back and regret being worried so much because everything turned out good. But I just cannot turn it off, the worriness, because the gut is such an important organ and the gut-brain connection is so strong. So when I have the pain, the uncertainty is just really killing my vibe, and it's okay, I gotta embrace it. The recovery takes a long time, and sometimes I'm impatient and think I'm fully healthy, but I'm not. But yeah, the trend is going up, that is the most important thing. Maybe I train a bit too much and heavy, but I'm so happy to be capable again, and I wanna be capable. I wanna have my life back, but yeah, it's not fully back, and I gotta be okay with that, and maybe take a step back sometimes when it comes to exercise and training and intensity. But yeah, I keep you up to date. I see you next week, and I actually have a trip planned for this year where I have an English environment, so there I do many English vlogs. Not just an update per week, but update I provide to you surely. I see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace. Eat your chickpeas. Out.